20% of humanity lives on less than $1.25 per day. If you're one of these people, you live most likely in a place that looks like this, a collection of cardboard, a collection of sticks. Now, there's some wonderful organizations out there that have tackled the problem of housing for the poor. I've been lucky enough to actually see some of them in action. There's some photos of an organization called Techo para mi País in Mexico. But what happens? What happens when they leave? See, this is what they do. They do a great job, but then they leave only four walls and a roof. But what's missing? What's missing is what you and I and all of us have. Things that improve the quality of life. See, what happens in all these places, there's no electricity, no water, no sewage. So what happens when you have all these needs? How do you solve these problems? Well, I'm an engineer, I always ask questions, and the answer is always, it's a hole on the ground outside. Turns out there are solutions out there. The O'Neill stove, a wonderful design that saves the environment by using less wood and less charcoal. The Medicool clay refrigerator uses no electricity from India. The Easy Latrine from Cambodia that actually solves the problem of sewage, and it has very easy installation, very cheap installation. Now you have also one water purification filter from South Africa that not only filter the solids but actually purify the water by using silver. Think about all these things for a second. No exotic technology, but yet solves problems for a lot of people. So what's the unmet need? The unmet need is, how do we bring all these things together? How do we create a place where everybody learns and shares about all this wonderful information that's out there and can solve the problems that people in the world are having today? The world is changing. If you look at this graph here, with 2060, China and India's GDP will be larger than the combined GDP of Europe and the United States. So we need to be doing something for them. We need to be leveraging this and solving the problems that are happening to help them grow. How do we do this? Well, yes, we can partner with NGOs, but most likely what we do via micro-entrepreneurs so that people can share the wealth and people can actually make money doing this. So what do we need the funding for? How do we start this? Well, the very first thing we'll need to do would actually be to build some sort of an online portal. Some place where everybody can pitch in and share all this information. As the more I look into this, the more solutions I find. Actually, recently learned of a stove that uses solar energy and actually solve the problem via a different way. And then later on, we leverage the money and we get more funding to do a pilot site to showcase the concept in Mexico or even Haiti. So the combined global solution would look like this. And finally, we need you. We need you to engage a local team, an off-site team for design, funding, logistics, manufacturing, installation to solve the problem of simple design solutions to improve lives around the world. Thank you very much.
We just have under 2 minutes for Q&A. Let's give them some questions.
So did you say that the money from this fund will go to build a website?
Well, we envision that would be the first step. The very first step would be, we need a place to combine all these solutions, showcase them to the world, and then get more information about all the solutions that are out there. What we found so far, we believe is just scratching the surface. If we kept on looking, we find more and more things that are out there. But there's not one single place where people can learn and share about this and discuss about these things. That'll be the first step. Later on, we talk about a pilot program.
There's another question in the back.
Yes, have you already begun engaging some of these micro-entrepreneurs or people designing these products? And if you haven't, what is your plan for engaging?
I've started engaging some of the designers, some of these, for example, the folks from the stove are in Dallas, amazingly enough, when you think about it, the Helps International. So I've actually had some preliminary discussions with these folks and trying to create a business model around this.
There's another one over here.
Follow on to that, though, in terms of the design and then the logistics and the supply chain you're talking about, are you talking about maybe hubbing it somewhere like in Dallas and sending it to the need? Or, okay, so you're talking about more local sourcing?
Absolutely. No, this is information. What you're shipping around is information. There has to be, the model will have to be a local manufacturing model.
Thank you.
30 seconds, we have time.
How do you monetize this?
Well, what we believe is could be two different ways. Some sort of a royalty of some sort. It doesn't have to be very large, but it's some sort of a royalty in the sense of, because the devil is in the details. When you look at the video of the development of the latrine, for example, that looks very simple. It's not really that simple. The devil is in the details. So the support packages, what you would buy is really the support packages that would allow you to design this successfully.
Okay, we're out of time. Thank you, Jose.